Camping with the Scorpions by Mohammed bin Rashid al Maktoum. As a young boy, I dreamt about mastering the skills of the desert. I asked my father when I can learn to hunt. His answer was fast, and with a glint in his eye, he sent me deep into the desert, far, far away from the sea. I stayed with his friend Hamad, who was a hunting expert. When I arrived at Hamdan's farm, I could feel the desert was also a part of his family. His farm had camels, sheep, hawks, and hunting dogs too. I noticed that his wife was incredibly strong, carrying firewood, creating delicious meals, and making traditional Arabic coffee, as well as being as skilled as any hunter you could imagine. Sometimes Hamad's wife would make the delicious soft gurs, a special kind of sweet bread that is cooked, buried in the sand, under the ashes of the fire. We ate it hot from the ground with dates and honey, such warm and fluffy, sweet deliciousness. I stayed with Hamdan's family for several days, and every day there was something to learn. The desert was my school, and I was the student. Hamdan taught me the art of falconry. I learned how to train the birds with tilwah, a technique that uses specific arm movements and bait to teach falcons to return to you. I also learned how to care for these amazing creatures and keep them safe by holding them up high on my arm. I studied other desert animals as well, closely watching their movements. I learned how they would protect themselves by hiding from other dangerous animals. One night we heard a lot of noise where the sheep were resting. A huge wolf had tracked them down and was about to tuck into a hearty, deep sheep dinner. Just then, as quick as a flash, Hamad's guard dog leaped to the rescue, chasing the wolf away. It was one thrilling adventure after the next. However, I was soon to learn that it was not just the big creatures like wolves that we needed to watch for. After our action-filled days, we would gather around the fire to keep warm and eat our hard-earned dinner. With our tummies full of food and our heads full of adventure, we would sleep dreamily in our warm beds. Well, everyone but me. In the night, I was woken up by a searing pain. Ouch! It was a scorpion stung. Hamad gave me herbal remedies to help with the pain, but this happened more than once. It seemed the scorpions were also looking for a warm place in the cool night. But of all of the warm beds to crawl into, why were they only bothering me? It seemed I was not checking my bed covers for bugs before bed, and this is an important desert lesson that I learned the hard way. I realized that Hamdan was putting the scorpions in my bed to teach me this lesson and make me strong against the scorpion stings in the future. When I got home and told my father about how Hamdan made me sleep with the scorpions, he laughed with the same glint in his eye. I knew Hamdan would teach you everything about the desert. From that day on, I would think twice before asking my father if I could learn new skills. The end.